Hey guys, it's David Miller. I'm going to be going to state next year, studying engineering. Before leadership class, I had some experience in learning about leadership just from Mr. Horvath and the soccer program and basketball, but I never really took it and broke it down into the different styles and ways you could do it and the specifics of it. I would say before I just saw that leaders were just there. They've always been there. They're just good people, and people just always have followed them. But as the class went on, I started to realize that everyone's a leader. It doesn't matter what position you're in. You don't have to be in a leadership role or whatever. Everyone's leading in a good or bad way. There's good leaders and there's bad leaders. The difference between the two is influencing in a positive and a negative way. Good leaders will influence their team or the people in a positive direction, while bad leaders are making them go in a negative direction. But that's what leadership is influence. I think the most important insight that I've gotten out of leadership class is leadership is not black or white, but it's way more complex than that. It's like a game of chess. When everything you do, it has a certain outcome. You can plan out what you're going to do. And in class we talked about knowing your people and what works best for them. I feel like it's really important because you need to know how your team works so that they can do the best. I mean, if you look at certain people, everyone works differently. Specific people in your team might work different than others. I mean, in soccer, there's one person and coach will go and yell at them. Some people, it motivates them when they get yelled at and they'll perform way better. Well, other people, if you yell at them, they'll do a lot worse and they'll just break down. If you figure out the specifics on each person, you can use that to your advantage and make sure that your team is doing the best possible that they can be. When talking about thinking about my mission statement, I came up with stay positive, improve others, and never lose my motivation. When thinking about staying positive, I thought back to basketball. When I'm shooting in practice or in a game and I miss a shot or I make a stupid turnover or a stupid pass or do something dumb, and I'll just break down and totally act like sad, ruin my whole game. Rather than if I focused on the good things that I did, I'd play so much better and whatever. So I'm going to work on, if I make a mistake, don't worry about it. I can look at it, learn from it, and move on. Then next is improving others. Next time I'm in a group or on a team or something, I can look at the small things of my team and try to pick those things and like encourage someone to do something, or when someone makes something happen that's good, I can encourage them and like hype them up, or so that they'll have that positive nature too, and then they'll do better. Next is not losing my motivation. I thought about this a lot because with quarantine, I just like don't want to do anything. So I thought about, I want to create a schedule so that I won't ever have an excuse to quit or to not do something. If it's working out and I want to get working out, I can have a schedule every day when I do it so that I don't quit or I don't feel like it today or whatever. And that means I can never lose my motivation and keep that going forward. Now, if you were to get one thing out of this whole video, it should be that you need to look and self-evaluate, look at yourself and realize that even if you don't think you are, you're influencing people around you all the time. You're a leader, and you need to make sure that it's your job to make sure that you're leading them in a positive direction. Thank you, Mr. Horvath, for this class. I learned so much from it. It was one of my favorite classes this year. Thank you to all the students in here. I made so many new friends and met so many new faces. Yeah, I know this quarantine sucks, but it's going to be over soon. We just got to stay positive. We'll get through it. If anyone needs anything, I'm always here for you guys. Just let me know, hit me up, and I got you. Thanks.